actually I start going along. I'm going along the shore. Let me go take a walk to at least burn off some energy from my dinner. Woo! Woo! The waves are so beautiful. In my life experience, what I've learned as a middle-aged woman, because I'm learning in this life, when you are trying to do something, you are trying to accomplish something, and every time you try and you're meeting hindrances on the way, and you are meeting, like, it's almost like roadblocks. You are not progressing in what you plan to do. My advice is learn to cast the net on the other side of the boat. Sometimes we have plans, we make plans in our life. Oh, when I'm so, I will do so, when I'm so. And sometimes it's not the plan of God. Sometimes God is trying to tell us, this is not the plan I have for your life. And maybe if you don't heed to those hindrances that are blocking you, it might be detrimental to your life and in your future. Learn to throw your net on the other side of the boat. Go to the drawing table, re-evaluate. Sometimes those hindrances don't mean that it is something you are doing wrong. It might just be a sign that it is not the will of God for your life. Cast the net on the other side of the boat and see what God has for you. And suddenly the light bulb will come on and say, you know what? I see a lot of people going in this direction. And I'm trying my best to move in the same direction to accomplish, to achieve. It might possibly mean that it is not the will of God for your life. And many a times when you cast the nets on the other side of the boat, as Jesus instructed the disciples that went to fish, they went to fishing and they were not catching anything. A lot of Christians are familiar with this biblical history. And when they did so, the fish they caught, there were so many that the boat could not contain, or almost could not contain, all the fish that were caught. So this is what I've learned in life. Cast the net on the other side of the boat. Don't stress. Don't stress. Cast your net. Try other things and see the will of God manifesting in your life. God, I believe, God always gave us a sign. Especially when you sincerely ask Him, get on your knees and ask and pray. He always gave us a sign. And for me, sometimes that sign may be through dreams, through vision. Yes, I do have vision. There are a lot of visions I had when I was much younger. There are a lot of visions I had and I ignored. And when I ignored those visions, I suffer the consequences of ignoring God. It's like God is warning you or trying to give you a heads up. Sometimes He does that. That's my way of hearing from God. And sometimes those visions, those things He might reveal to you, it might be something that is not of popular opinion. It might be against what you believe. But trust God and take that step, because when it comes to trusting God, put sentiment aside. Ain't got nothing to do with sentiment. I'm a living witness. Putting sentiments aside, listening to the heathens or the warnings from God, and then I saw positive results. Trust God. Sometimes the path you will be going on is a lonely path, but you need to trust God. He's with you. He and his mighty army are with you and I. And don't worry about those who are against you. No, because if God is with you, who can be against you? You and God, you are in majority. You are not in a minority. You are in majority. It might be lonely, but be strong. We are looking at the end results. We're not looking at what is along the way. The end result. Amen. My little preaching today.